Right, so today is day 18 of coding every day until I get employed. So for today, I'll be looking at a couple things, but firstly, I'm gonna be looking at this LeetCode problem, LeetCode 1207. And firstly, I got this solution, at least right here. I got this solution from a YouTube video, and I attempted it myself, but my solution was very slow. So I ended up looking for something more concrete here. And so let's get into the problem. So given an array of integers, array or R, return true if the number of occurrences of each value in the array is unique or false otherwise. So the problem is pretty self-explanatory. Like I said, so let's go into the example. So you have this array with 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, and 3, and your output is true, right? And so it's true because a 1 has 3 occurrences, 2 has 2 occurrences, and 3 has 1. So each number is showing a unique amount of times. And so now to get into the solution. So the solution, what it does is you basically create a dictionary and a dictionary. So you first import what you need, and you end up creating a dictionary, and you set the type to integers, and you defaults all the values to 0. And after that, you go through and you start populating it with the amount of times that each number shows up. And after that, you then turn all the values, so all the occurrences, you turn that into a list of itself. And after that, you you take the list and you turn it into a set, and you compare that to the original list, because you know a set, what it would do is a set will take out any duplicates or any reoccurrences. And so you know that if the length of the set is the same as the length of the list, then you had no reoccurrences, so you can return true, and you return false otherwise. And that's basically what the code does, but in English. And so my solution, if I could get to it. So my solution basically did the same thing, but a lot harder. Let me see, it was this one right here. No, it was this one. Yeah, my solution did the same thing, but it was a lot, not hard, it was a lot slower. Right, so I had the same thought process, as you can see in the end, of comparing the lengths of an array and a set, but instead what I ended up doing is I ended up turning the initial array into a set, and after that I turned it into a list for later comparison. And after that, I also made another array where I would hold basically the counts of each value. So I was doing the same thing, but I was iterating one more time, because instead of making maybe a dictionary or maybe a hash map or something, I ended up just making another array. And so everything else is essentially the same as the code before. And so what makes today a little bit different is I kind of realized that in order to get employed, I need to do more than LeetCode. So I think every day, or at least I'll try to do one of these things, is I'm going to try to LeetCode, I'm going to try to apply for an internship, I'm going to try to work on a project, a personal project of my own. So here's the LeetCode. And now I'm not gonna show you my internship application, but I will show you my internship tracking. So I already did this one, as you can see, a couple days ago, but I did this one today. So every day I'm gonna try to fill this with at least one internship. And then I haven't started a project, but I'm doing this so I can commit to this project, where I'm trying to create a productivity app. So I just asked ChatGPT to help me come up with some ideas, and not ideas, but no, actually, yeah, some ideas. And then in this specific case, I was just asking it, I was just trying to make it more concrete in my head and see what I had to do. And so basically what I'm trying to make is I'm trying to make a productivity app, or just desktop website where you can track your productivity. You can use a timer, a Pomodoro timer, and then you can also kind of have a calendar to show you how many tasks you kind of complete on average. It kind of just gives you like a summary of what you did. But there's also another website that basically does what I wanted to do, and it's what I got the inspiration from. I got it from this, and I didn't know it had things like report, which is like the part that I thought was unique, but it does. So I mean, I guess it's good inspiration, right? But this is basically what I'm aiming to make, but in my own way, and so I can get my own experience about stuff. And I think it'll be a pretty good project to focus on some front end, some back end, and I think one important feature, because I really do like, I mean, I don't like math, but I like trying to, like, I don't know, math when you're coding isn't terribly bad, and I just want to see like the process of, I guess, averaging your information, so like how much you do per day, or just trying to see how long you're consistent and stuff like that. So I feel like those challenges would be fun, or if not fun, they would look good for a resume. So that's basically what I'm aiming to do. And so yeah.